special guest today is Newton Mayenge. Newton Mayenge, who I affectionately call Newt. Newt, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, Jim.
You're an actor. You're a writer. You've won awards for your writings. And you're a former pro basketball player. And you look better than me, Newt. And let's explain to our fans to our faithful fans, what we're talking about.
Well, guys, I play Jim Chones in the new HBO series called Winning Time. And it's a TV series about the Showtime Lakers, back when Magic and Kareem played. And you were on that amazing championship team.
Yeah, but you play me, right?
I do.
How can you play? I mean, it's so hard to duplicate this this beauty.
Stop it. What is he talking about here?
I mean, give us some mechanics on how you go about doing your craft or researching.
Well, one thing, especially when you're playing a real person, you want to make sure you try to embody them as much as possible. So, for us, I reached out to your daughter.
Yes.
And she responded. And I just simply said I wanted to pay the respect of letting you know that I was playing you. And, we were able to connect, and we became great friends. And that was something I didn't expect.
Yes. Should I be afraid to view this thing, Newt? I mean, you know what? Through all of these talks, I've never asked you, how am I portrayed? Now, I understand that cinema's dramatic, and you got to get dramatic effect. And you and I talk about a lot of stuff.
We do.
So do you have me more as like a Sidney Poitier character or Denzel?
I will say this.
More like Denzel? Oh, okay.
I will say this. I'll say this. I'm portraying an individual who was someone who was like a glue, if you will, for the team.
Yeah.
An individual who could speak to all people involved,
yes.
Be it the younger guys, management, coaches. And I'm kind of a comic relief. I think you're going to be pleased.
Okay.
I will say that. You've never asked me that question, so yeah.
No,
I was waiting for it, though.
Well, we'll put it like this. My wife has asked, what are they going to make it look like? But you have to understand the medium is drama.
Of course.
You got to keep people's attention. HBO is doing this. There's some special people at HBO that you've introduced me to. Talk a little bit about Jim Heck and Max Born. Is it Bornstein?
Yes.
And I've seen his stuff on tons of HBO stuff because I'm in the family now. Talk about those two guys in particular.
You are in the family.
Yeah.
Can I mention it?
Sure.
You will be consulting season 2 of HBO's Winning Time, which I'm so happy and elated to. I'm ecstatic, rather, to have you there.
Glad to be a part of it.
Because I think that insight is going to be it's going to be so pivotal to make it a success.
Yeah, well, you and I talked about it last night.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know about this culture, the NBA culture.
Yeah.
The perception sometimes can be misleading.
Yes.
But there's so many different levels of information and entertainment that the average fan, which is 90% of the world, really hasn't seen or heard yet. I hope I can add something to it, Newt. I really do.
I know you will, because it's an era that, once again, we're bringing to this modern day, audience, so to speak, especially these younger folks who don't know that era. Mm-hmm. So I think your insight is going to be very pivotal for them.
Well, Winning Times was based upon a Showtime book by Jeff Pearlman.
Yes.
I've known Jeff. Let me tell you how Jeff and I met. A guy called me in Boston. He said, look, I'm doing a book, and it's going to be called Showtime. Mm-hmm. He said, can I talk to you? I said, yeah, we just got in the room. We came from Cleveland. I'm going to be in the room. Give me about a half an hour. So he called me back. We spoke for 2.5 hours.
Wow.
About the NBA, about the game. More so about the game and the mentality, the culture. That's what everybody wants to see in Winning Times, the culture. It was from Jeff Pearlman's book, mm-hmm. right?
Yes.
And his relationship with Jim Heck. Mm-hmm. And, of course, the big boss, Max.
Of course.
This is how this thing really came about, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to thank you, Newt, for spending the time with us.
No, and I wanted to say,
go ahead.
I wanted to say one thing. Thank you for bringing me in as a young brother, if you will.
Thank you.
It really means a lot to me, and I'm just excited to see you flourish and for you for the world to see who you are.
Oh, thank you, Newton.
Thank you.